Hello, this is Josh Hunter, and I'm here on the planet Earth, and I'd like to explain, not necessarily entirely, or maybe entirely, depending on how you look at it, why I do sometimes, or why I say, "Oh, I'm Josh Hunter, and I'm here on Earth." I'm a person who enjoys taking caution and precautionary measures, or preventative measures as well. Preventative measures um, for various types of things which can be foreseen and some which cannot. So, approximately 12 years ago, I was in my buddies, they were going to go to this place. It's called Joshua Tree. It's like a desert or something, or it's a park. I don't know. And while I was there, I had some drinks, and I wandered off into, not like, was this at Joshua Tree? These are two different things. No, I remember. Yeah, okay. This happened. So, I was in Joshua Tree, and I had I believed that I was like a spiritual person. I thought I was someone who was concerned about. It's not that I was necessarily being inauthentic. I just did not understand the true power of spiritual activity and why it requires discretion, and why you yourself why you have to know yourself before you get into any of these deeper or more convoluted aspects of the spiritual life. And so I was in the desert, and I thought I was feeling like communion with the earth. I thought, I'm now I'm like an earth type person, and so I might be paraphrasing because I was drinking when this happened, or maybe I wasn't. I don't recall exactly, but I did. I put my hands on the ground, and I silently, or maybe I did say something to the earth. I said, "Earth," and I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the lines of, "Earth, oh Earth, please, tell me your story." I wanted to know the story of the Earth, because I thought, well, I should probably figure this out, And anyway, it is my belief that the Earth has some type of consciousness which does respond to these types of requests, and I would not recommend you asking the Earth its story. And I think it's important because who can determine, who amongst ye can determine what the Earth thinks, what the Earth feels, what the Earth speaks? Who could confirm such a thing? And so all I do know is that, not all I know, but something that I do know is that since I asked, a lot of things started happening. Anyway, I'm saying this. I'm trying to make sure that when you know that when you're dealing with me, you may also be dealing with the entire Earth. Is this what I'm saying? Okay, all right. You say, okay, Josh, what the fuck do you know about the Earth? I mean, anybody. We're all dealing with the Earth. I'm just saying certain things have happened which I cannot even describe because they're not. So, if the Earth is a living and conscious being. Yeah, there we go. I mean, not there we go, but if the Earth is a living and conscious being, should human beings attempt to be in contact with it? Should human beings understand the language of the Earth? And so I believe that I've been kind of working for the Earth, so to speak, for the last, not so to speak, I believe, it seems to me as though I've been working for the Earth for the last 12 years or so. And, I won't complain because I'm supplied with a very specific kind of energy which does not make me ungrateful. Let's say. And I couldn't, anyway. So, about a year ago, well, I don't know if it was a year ago, but I remember I was I was sitting on this bench and it was fucking cold as shit, and I was thinking to myself, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, because I'm not bothered enough by all this, unrelenting misery to go out and get employed. I just want it to be like a little bit warmer. That's all I wanted. I just wanted it to be, if I could just have like a radiator and just lug it around and just, so I could stay warm. So I was speaking. Whenever I would try and speak with God or whatever I believed God to be, I wasn't really sure, because some people are, how do you really know if it's God that's responding? Because you remember that movie, the thing that happened. I'm not even gonna say that, because sometimes you could be hearing anything, So I tried to focus. I tried to specify, and so I said I don't know if I could maintain like a real good contact with God, but I know. I'm on the Earth. I can see the Earth. The Earth doesn't seem to be like some major fuck up or something. So I tried to establish a clean, clear, direct, and accurate line of communication to the Earth that we live upon. And I was trying to figure out, well, Earth, I'm living here on your planet, or I'm on you or whatever, and what do I got to do to get warm? And so I tried to work. I said I wanted to cut a deal or something. So I tried this. Earth, okay, look, I understand maybe you're like big time or something, but I want to, I need things to be a little warmer. I need to be a little more comfortable. Okay, what do I got to do? Because I can't do like a 9 to 5 thing. If people liked me, it would be easier. Like if people were like genuinely like, oh, I think Josh Hunter is like so this and that, and even when he's like not cool, I still like him. I've not yet met that person, so I have to. I was just trying to be warm, and so because I'm not like. I'm physically warmer is what I'm saying, because it was so cold. And so I was talking, or I was attempting to establish communication with the Earth, and this might be kind of graphic, but I asked the Earth, okay, look, Earth, obviously I can't have like a radio. Anyway, I said, Earth, I want to be warmer. So could you please supply me or provide me with something that's going to make me, warmer? And and directly there, because I can't visualize. Like I can't visualize for shit. Every time I try to visualize, it's just dark. It's like dark and cloud. And people, a lot of these days they want you to visualize when you want something, and I've never been very good at it. It always seemed like a mistake to do that. So after I tried to establish this, because I don't know what responded. I mean, maybe it was the Earth, maybe it was something else. But I got a response, and there was this particular there was this particular person's face, which was kind of like that I saw clearly, but it was like surrounded in light. And I thought, is someone playing like some type of a prank on me? Because like I can't visualize for shit. And it's like literally like there was a response, and it was this person's face in light. Not necessarily, it was not like a hazy light, but I mean it was, it was light. Yeah, it probably wasn't like, Anyway, And I didn't know how to interpret this because I'm like, this has got to be some type of a prank or something because because I'm like, why is the Earth shining this face into my head? Because I saw it in my head, and I'm like, am I going nuts? You know, because I always like to analyze everything. Like I'm not the type of person who's like, if you know, some people I like to make sure that I understand things clearly and accurately. There are a lot of different radio waves and things being broadcast on the Earth, and some people they're literally sensitive. They've got like they think they're hearing voices, and it's literally just like radio. They're just hearing the radio, and they don't, and their ears are kind of, I think, tinnitus and one of those things, or and all of that I think can be corrected. It's but I don't have the time to work on that right now. But so I am just saying this because I wasn't sure if I did make like real contact with the Earth. I didn't want it to be. I didn't know if like the Earth would be like able to know it was me, and maybe the Earth like responds, but it needs confirmation of identity. Because I figure these days for some reason you always need to establish identity, and so I just wanted it on the record that at one point, at least within the last, it had to have been last year or some point. It wasn't more than 2 years ago. I was sitting on a bench on Highland, not the bench that not the bench. Nobody cares. But I think it was. Oh yeah, it was on Highland, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's right. And I just want to establish that I have attempted to contact the Earth, the predominant consciousness of the Earth, and to establish a line of communication that would be healthy and appropriate for a being of my standard and my mental and emotional form. And I tried to gain some not extra, but try to gain more warmth. I have attempted to gain more warmth, and not like money or housing. Or I didn't even ask for housing. I didn't even try. I said, Earth, I just want to be a little bit warmer. I don't know if I can afford housing. I don't know if I'm worthy of that, because I mean I want to do so little. I'm not willing to do all the work that a lot of other people do to have their housing. That's why I don't really care about, and I've been saying I want a bed and all that too, but I just say that. I mean, it would be very nice to be able to sleep on a bed, but anyway. So I want it known that I've attempted to establish a clear, an accurate line of communication with the Earth, this planet, and this local system, so that I may gain warmth. It was, I guess you would say, it was a selfish request, because I did not care about anyone else's warmth. And I'm pretty sure I have provided warmth, indirectly at least. Like just being concerned about other people being comfortable. I have been concerned about people being, anyway. So I just needed it on the record, just in case the Earth could not distinguish me from other people. And so, because people don't seem to be able to recognize individuals anymore. We're living this group world where it's all about us and, groups and gangs. So I'm referring to my individual self, me, Joshua Aaron Hunter, born August 26, 1986. Just need to establish this for the record, and all right. So yeah. Have a good whatever it is that you are about. Just have a good one. Yeah, have a good one. All right. Have a good one, guys.